So I am running this special until the end of June. The end of June is June the 30th, 2019, for those of you that are unaware. I am doing a 3-month update. It will be like the 3-month updates I'm doing for the zodiac signs, but it'll be personal and it only covers one section. So it's only going to be either love, spirituality, or money, your choice. If you guys are interested in this, you can hit me up on my website, www.intimatewisdom.net. You can also email me at intimatewisdom.net. You can also email me at intimatewisdomtarot@gmail.com. This special is $30, okay? It's $30 for a 3-month update. It will end, like I'm telling you, June the 30th. Hey, Scorpio. So we'll be working on your July 2019 update. We're going to start with spiritual growth and development. So let's see what messages we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is spiritual growth and development. Move that out the way. Okay, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spiritual growth and development. This is for July 2019. What messages do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Spiritual growth and development, July 2019. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm going to pull one card of guidance for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is for July 2000. Okay. Let me put this here. And we're going to pull one card of clarity for each card of my layout. This is for Scorpio, July 2019. Spiritual growth and development. Give me one card of clarity for Scorpio, July 2019. Spiritual growth and development. Okay, so in the middle of the read we have shadow self. So this is about you facing your truths. But the shadow self, this can be about facing your own fears, ideas, feeling disciplined by your own desires. So you could be disciplining your desires, facing your fears, and understanding your potential moving forward. The obstacle that you have is having success and emotional well-being. So you could be in, this could be truth about a family relationship. You could be facing some truths about being happy. Maybe you're unhappy and you need to face your fears and become happy. So that may require you severing a connection or moving forward from something. The past obstacles we have is base chakra, which talks about grounding. So with the Two of Pentacles here, you've definitely been in balance here, needing to adapt to new situations or new environments. Or maybe you've been adapting and not adapting to your own foundation. So this can be about having a lot of things going on and needing to figure out how to balance them and put them in order, prioritize them. My apologies. So in the future energies, we have the Ace of Pentacles, prosperity begins. You have a new opportunity blossoming once you gain some stability and take control. So this is about you focusing on new potential, new abundance, and really taking control to obtain that. In the surrounding energy, you have the you have the, this is the High Priestess, the waiting game here. Or it could be the Two of Wands. I'm unsure. I think it's the Two of Wands. My apologies. But this is the Two of Wands here with the Seven of Pentacles. So you're at this crossroads here, waiting for something to produce. You could be setting seeds within a situation, hoping that they come into fruition. You could also be dealing with being at an unnecessary pause in action. Something being at a pause in your surrounding energy and you really waiting for that to blossom. So in the subconscious here, we got balance, which is the Temperance card. This is about readjusting your hope, balancing your emotions. So for some of you guys, you're dealing with some disappointments. My apologies, this is a Libra card, but some of you guys are dealing with some disappointments here and really needing to find balance. Maybe you're so disappointed that you can't see the bright parts or bright spots of a situation. So maybe this is about readjusting your focus. your potential here is to have heartache and loss. So King of Swords here, you may decide to sever a connection. You could be feeling betrayed. You could be feeling as though you're going through some type of loss. With Justice here, this could be legally. You could be going through some legal situations that cause heartache, but you may need to reach out for assistance if necessary. Okay. For some of you guys, this could be an older figure. There could be a loss within your family, an older male figure. So I think for some of you guys, you're dealing with, if not you, someone else, you're dealing with multiple people, social settings here. You may need to either release some friends, some social settings, some social people that you hang around, or recover from some addictions here, dealing with other people. So you could have like, for some of you guys, I know it's crazy, but you have like social media addiction and needing to release that so that you can recover some type of connection. This can also be a reunion, especially with the Three of Swords, Three of Cups. This is like healing a friendship or healing a romantic connection. So the guidance you have is to really go within yourself, soul search, and really figure out whether this is within your path. So some of you guys may need to release some friends that may not be within the best interest of self. Could be challenging your growth moving forward here. So you guys, as the outcome, have positive movement forward, but there are other people that are challenging this growth. So some of you guys may have to relieve yourself of a friend or an associate for the month of July 2019. Okay. So let's see here. We're going to move on to money and abundance. Oh, my apologies. We do have teachers. So you may be dealing with someone that is unwilling to learn, or you may be needed to show someone the light moving forward. Let's see what messages we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for July 2019. We're focusing on money and abundance. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, July 2019. We're focusing on money and abundance. For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for July 2019. Focusing on money and, abundance. All right, so let's see. I'm going to pull one card of guidance for Scorpio, July 2019. So we're definitely trying to break those generational curses. All right, we're going to pull one card of clarity for each part of my layout. This is for Scorpio, July 2019, money and abundance. Give me one card of clarity for each card of my layout. Scorpio, July 2019, money and abundance. All right, so this is about choosing a direction. King of Swords, Two of Swords here. You could be needing to make a choice, choose a direction, which direction you want to go in regards to your money and abundance. You could be reaching out for some assistance. For some of you guys, I do see a Libra on here. With the King of Swords, you could be dealing with a Libra here, but this is about which direction you want to move forward here. Someone is needing to make some decisions. King of Swords makes decisions, takes action on those decisions. So the obstacle here is exploring more. This can be in regards to a business opportunity. Some of you guys could be getting a promotion, needing to reach out for some assistance, learning more about that job, learning more about the opportunity. Some of you guys are really needing to have gratitude for a new opportunity. So the conflicts of the past are Six of Cups, Knight of Swords. So someone had problems leaving memories of the past in the past. Knight of Swords here is about focusing on taking action. Six of Cups, removing past interactions, past situations, past obstacles. Future energies we have coming in, the Chariot here with the Emperor here. So someone needs to gain some type of focus to move forward. Chariot moves forward here. Someone does need to set boundaries. You could be setting boundaries to a Cancer. But this is about really moving forward, really setting focusing on stability, focusing on being stable. So in the external energy here, we got the Five of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands. Someone could be worried about some communication. Someone could be lacking in communication. There is results moving forward, but there's a lack here. So someone feels a lack about something that is moving forward. You could also feel as though you're moving forward and leaving someone behind. So in the subconscious, the Four of Wands star card, you're healing family situations, you're healing relationships, you're healing connections that lead to celebrations, because the Four of Wands is about making plans, completing cycles and celebrating. It's about like happy life, happy wife. So the potential we have here is justice awakening. Justice is going to be served. Justice will return. Karma returning, not karma returning, but karma, like karma being paid off, and an awakening. So someone is going to see what is right. There's potential for someone to see something as balanced, or to see something, I'm messing up. There's potential for someone to do the right thing with awakening and justice, to see what is right. Finally got it out. All right, so the potential obstacles we have is Wheel of Fortune, Page of Cups. It could be a new person here. You could be inspired to change. There is some inspiration to change. Someone's looking down the rabbit hole, maybe wanting to see where they can mend some type of issue. The potential, the guidance you have here is Eight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, to walk away from situations that cause you to have endurance, meaning to walk away from friendships, relationships, anything that causes you to go beyond your normal means of being. The outcome we have is Ace of Cups, Chariot. So some of you guys are moving toward something more fulfilling for self, determined to fulfill yourself, determined to be happy with this Ace of Cups. You could be determined to move towards someone new. Knight of Cups, making an offer. But this is, when we're talking about money, this is fulfillment. This is true abundance. Someone could be moving toward abundance because they have found the discipline to do so by breaking these ancestral curses. Let us move on. So we're going to go and pull for love. What messages do we have in love? This is for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, July 2019. What messages do we have in love for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, July 2018. Messages, guidance for Scorpio, July 2019. What messages do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, July 2019? All right. Let me pull one card of clarity for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for love, July 2019. Give me one card of clarity for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, July 2019. Give me one card of guidance for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, July 2019. Give me one card of guidance for Scorpio, July 2019. This is about commitment. Some of you guys need to be humbled. Don't know how you feel about that. So here, Knight of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. Someone could impulsively decide to gain their independence, feeling secure in their own abundance. Let's see where this is going. The conflict here, judgment, transformation here. Someone's making a decision to end a situation, really realizing that they want to liberate themselves. They want to feel free. So in the past obstacles here, temptation here, Two of Pentacles. Someone could have been in some type of codependent, imbalanced situation, really trying to adapt to codependency. Somebody tried to adapt to a karmic situation. But now feeling as though they need to release the burdens and move forward. Someone does feel burdened by a connection. In the crowning energy here, we have Ace of Wands, Four of Cups. So you could have a new relationship. You could be going toward new community situations, new plans. The problem is that's Five of Wands. Five of Wands represent conflict. So some of you guys could be moving toward could be conflicted about moving toward this Four of Wands, because this could be someone else. In the subconscious here, Page of Pentacles, Five of Swords, I believe some of you guys, either you're feeling as though moving forward is an unwise choice because you're in a commitment. Page of Pentacles here, trying to understand your own worth, feeling conflicted, feeling defeated. You could also be dealing with someone that may be only showing you the page side of them, which would cause you to feel conflicted and not trust them. This is about trusting motives. I don't know if this is I don't think you trust your own motives because you don't understand the value of this situation. So the potential you have is Three of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. This is cheating. This is sneaking away to cooperate. So someone's cheating. Potentially, someone could be cheating. The potential obstacles you have are moving forward and changing the possibilities of the situation. So some of you guys are maybe committed, afraid of severing the connection, maybe out of pride, deciding to hold on to your pride and just, I guess, sneak around. The guidance you have is make good choices, judgment, justice. This is about doing the right thing, making the right choice. Could be dealing with the Libra as well. Four of Wands, the outcome. Four of Wands, Page of Wands. This is really about discovering happiness, discovering stability, discovering passion, balanced passion. Some of you guys, this is about you discovering balanced passion. You could be committing yourself to situations that really, I think you're committing to situations that put you in a negative or low vibration, and you could be experiencing a situation that is trying to pull you from that, but you've dedicated yourself to this connection. So some of you guys could resort to cheating. With commitment here, it says you dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. But take into consideration, if you're in love with someone else, you should be committed to that person. This is all I have. I'll be back with your August 2019 reading. Hey Scorpio, so we'll get started with your August 2019 reading. We're going to start with spiritual growth and development. What messages do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? This is for spiritual growth and development, August 2019. Messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Messages, guidance for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is for August 2019. Let's see what we got. Whoa, 3 8s. Let me be quiet. Give me one card of clarity for each card of my layout for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is spiritual growth, August 2019. Give me one card of clarity for each card of my layout for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. One card of clarity for each card on my layout. Give me one card. Ooh. Give me one card. I'm sorry, I was reading the layout. Give me one card for guidance. Whoa, okay. Mother, sister, wife, daughter. Listen to them. All right. So in the middle of the read, we got positive moving forward with Emperor. So you set some boundaries to a situation and you're moving in a positive direction. The obstacle that you're facing is gaining power over family situations or even gaining power over money, obtaining stability. 2 8s here. So this is about cycles, gaining the strength to remove yourself from cycles, moving toward more positive events. In the past obstacles, you were in a cycle, struggling in silence, trapped by fear. 8 of Swords energy here. Now there's Queen of Wands, passion and creativity moving forward. Future energies here, gaining a firm foundation by focusing on innovating new ways. Some of you guys could be even holding on to someone that is not the person that you are with. So in the future, my apologies. In the crowning energy, we have Seven of Pentacles with the Moon card. You know the truth, but you're afraid to move forward. Your perception of what is going on, or your perception of knowledge here, is keeping you stuck and procrastinating. You're needing to tap into inner knowledge here, tap into the knowledge within. In the subconscious, Six of Wands, which is victory and success with the Page of Swords, this is about speaking truth about, some of you guys are allowing your pride to keep the truth away. Removing your pride and speaking truth. Some of you guys are dealing with challenging situations, challenging information, and really needing to see clearly. You're not seeing clearly. The potential you have here is to have happiness. Four of Wands with the Six of Cups. Create joy within a household situation, but you're going to have to put your pride to the side. In the future energies, in the future obstacles here, is really moving away from your own disappointments. So you're dealing with disappointments. Sacral chakra is about moving. This is also about confidence. No, it's not about moving. This is about confidence and will. So some of you guys need to remove your... Nah, I'm not going to say that. You need to readjust your perspective. That's what I'm going to say. You need to readjust your perspective. That's what you need to do. So the potential, the guidance we have here is the Nine of Pentacles with the shadow self. Some of you have fear of being alone, or fear having to harvest your own materials. Basically, you fear having to do this by yourself. So some of you guys, this could be karma for you. You have a fear of doing things by yourself, but you need to release that fear and empower yourself. This could be karma. You could be in a karmic situation, choosing to be someone's mother. I'm not going to say mother because I choose to be a mother, but choosing to be someone's wife or girlfriend just because you fear being alone. The outcome, High Priestess with the Empress. I remember the High Priestess. High Priestess with the Empress. This is about knowing that you have the power to bring beauty and abundance within your life. You just have to take control. So I think it's really about you listening to your own inner guidance and really just kind of moving and taking control from there. This is for a woman, I believe, or you need to listen to a woman. All right, so let's see what we have for money and abundance. What messages do we have for Scorpio and money and abundance? This is for August 2018. Messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in regards to their money and abundance. August 2019. What messages do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? This is for August 2019 in regards to their money and abundance. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. Okay. So you made the decision. Now you're living the decision, because last month you were having to make a decision. Give me clarity for each part of my layout. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, August 2018 in regards to their money and abundance. This is for Scorpio, August 2019 in regards to their money and abundance. Found the strength to see. So now you're resisting. Give me one card for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, August 2019. So we're going to use those two. Okay, we're going to use three. All right, so in the middle of the read, we have the Ace of Swords and the Strength. Some of you guys found the strength to see truth. Ace of Swords is seeing new truths, new inspirations, finding the courage to really go towards something new, to innovate a new path. So the obstacle here is confusion. Even though you know truth, you're confused and heartbroken. Really procrastinating, releasing, or severing a connection. In the past obstacles, we have the Queen of Wands here with the Page of Pentacles. So your past obstacle was seeing your own beauty, your own worth. Queen of Wands deciding to move in a new direction. This is not gender specific here. The future energies here, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. You are clearly going to see that mental clarity comes from gaining your independence, from doing things singular, not being lonely, but spending quiet time alone. So in the surrounding energy here, we got justice with the 7 of Wands. Some of you guys may resist doing what's right right now. You may even be standing up for yourself and doing what's right. My apologies. And the the subconscious here, you're worried here about bringing peace into yourself, about nurturing self, being compassionate of self, but you do understand that this persistence will bring new possibilities. So your potential is Wheel of Fortune with the 5 of Wands. You're challenged by the movement forward, but you are moving. It's fate that you move forward. Your potential obstacles, 8 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, walking away from a situation that you've invested a lot of time in, that you have been dedicated in. The guidance you have is Ace of Cups, 5 of Cups, to go toward a new relationship, Could be going toward a Taurus. But this is about embracing a new home. So some of you guys could be moving to a new home as well. The outcome, Emperor, Star. So you could be taking control and healing this situation, bringing peace and compassion to yourself. The guidance that you have for money and abundance, vigilance, grounding, and passion. So this is about staying firm and grounding your passion so that you can move forward. All right, so let's see what we got in love. What messages in love do we have for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Messages in love for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for August 2019. Messages in love, guidance in love for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for August 2019, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. Ooh, 6 of Pentacles here. Give me one card of clarity for Scorpio, August 2019 in love. Give me one card of clarity for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, August 2019. Give me one card of clarity for each card of my layout, Scorpio, August 2019, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Give me one card of guidance. Give me one card of guidance for Scorpio. I'm going to use this one. Alright, so discernment and trust. Ain't that something? So yeah, judgment, Knight of Wands. Some of you guys are choosing what direction you want to move in. You're choosing what pushes your drive. Some of you guys are ready to take action. This could be a reconciliation for some of you guys. This could also just be you choosing or making a decision to take action. Your conflict here or your obstacles are Knight of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. So you feel as though moving forward is an unwise choice. Although this, you're wanting to move forward, you're finding the drive. I think you're being careful about your actions, being careful about you're making the decision, but you're being careful about your movements, slow in your movements. 5 of Swords here, trying to create some type of strategy here. There's something about the situation you feel is unwise. So you're making a decision to move forward and put some things in motion, but you're taking your time at the same time. In the past the past energy, the past obstacles we have 4 of Wands here with the 9 of Wands. This is overcoming a relationship, overcoming some type of plans you made. In the future energies here, Strength, 8 of Pentacles, 2 Ace again. So you're working on getting out of a cycle. This is future energies. In your surrounding energy, this is divorce. So some of you guys are getting a divorce, doing what is right, getting a divorce. In your subconscious here, taking a leap of faith toward an Aquarius, or taking a leap of faith, getting on the right path. The potential that you have is King of Swords, 10 of Cups. So you could be choosing, you could be gaining some type of assistance here, dealing with family situations, but you could be choosing to be emotionally fulfilled, taking action on that. The potential obstacle you have is making a decision. 2 of Wands, 3 of Cups. You're choosing between two people. The guidance you have, King of Pentacles, Five of Cups, readjust your hope and become more confident in the decisions that you're making. This can also be change your perspective, especially dealing with, if you're dealing with an earth sign. So the outcome you have, Ace of Swords, Eight of seeing the truth. Finding the strength and endurance to go toward a new path and seek truths. Well, you have to trust your own guidance. So your underlying energy was discernment. It says you are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear, and your guidance moving forward is trust. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. So this is about following your intuition. You weren't satisfied in connection, so it's about you gaining your satisfaction. This is all I have. I will return with your September 2019 reading. Hey Scorpio, so let's get started with your September 2019 reading. We're going to start with spiritual growth and development. What messages do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for spiritual growth and development, September 2019? What messages, what guidance do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Spiritual growth and development, September 2019. What messages, what guidance do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? This is for spiritual growth and development. Give me one card of clarity for each card of my layout. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, September 2019. What messages do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, September 2019? This is for spiritual growth and development. Okay. Give me one card for Scorpio, Sun, Moon. All right. Alright, so in the center of the read, the focal point of the reading is hope. So this is about keeping your hope, maybe getting out, having some fun. Some of you guys are needing to bring light back into your life. You could be going through a state of where you're just in a slump. So the obstacle you have is igniting your passion. You're dealing with some disappointments, most definitely. So ignite some passions, go out, have some fun. You're being granted with an olive branch, but if you're not partaking in anything, you won't be able to receive anything. So the past obstacles we have here is following your intuition when it comes to finding comfort within your community. Meaning following your intuition with relationships, plans in dealing with relationships. The future energy is Three of Swords, Fool energy. Some of you guys are severing connection, taking a leap of faith, going towards something new. You see greater potential in a different situation. So in your surrounding energy, Five of Swords with the Ace of Wands, someone could be offering an olive branch after dealing with some type of conflicts. There could be a feeling of being defeated. Someone could feel bad, so they could offer like an olive branch, a new start. In your subconscious here, you may feel as though you want to move toward a new cycle. You want to end this cycle of conflict and despair. The potential you have is following your own inner guidance, taking action, following your intuition. The potential obstacle you have is being charmed into a new partnership. So someone could make an offer to you. That's the Ace of Wands, and that's the potential obstacle you have. The guidance you have is to go towards something new. Three of Swords, sever connection, and go toward budding a new situation, possibly a new partnership as well. The outcome you have is gaining fulfillment of wishes by bringing in the beauty and abundance that you desire. I think you're going to have to set boundaries to someone with the Emperor card under here in order to move toward happiness. Look at the bright side of these situations. With the Power of Joy, this is about highlighting the good times. So let's see what we have in regards to money and abundance. What messages do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? September 2019. Messages, guidance for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Messages, guidance for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. September 2019. This is in money and abundance for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ooh. September 2019, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alright, let's read. Give me one card of clarity for each part of my layout. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Money and Abundance, September 2018. Give me one card of clarity for each card on my layout. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Give me one card for Scorpio. Ooh, okay. New beginnings. All right. Some of you guys got to get out of this karmic situation. So King of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. Some of you guys are focused on bringing balance to your life, adapting to new situations. You're really focused on innovating new passions for yourself. You could be focused on this King of Wands. The Eight of Swords and the Page of Wands as an obstacle. You have fear of moving towards something new or discovering something new. You have the enthusiasm, but the Eight of Swords is lacking the confidence in moving. So in the past obstacles here, we got Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles. This is about finding balance, passionate and physical balance. So there's imbalances between passion. This could have to do with either career or, you know, passion, like sex. So in the future energies, we have the Queen of Swords, Three of Pentacles. You could be making a decision about a situation, deciding to either collaborate in order to gain some type of productivity. In your surrounding energy, Hermit here with Three of Wands. So you could be, someone could be in contemplation, trying to see how this is going to pan out, really wanting to explore more. Someone could be waiting for some things to come through. In your subconscious here, Four of Swords, Nine of Swords, really having a lot of anxiety, but needing to go within self, needing to come into an alignment with peace. You need to bring yourself in alignment. The potential you have here is, could be dealing with a Virgo. Someone could be making an offer here, sending a message of love, emotional messages here. The past obstacle here is ending a relationship, transforming, recovering from a difficult situation, possibly a difficult relationship. Could be dealing with the Taurus. The guidance you have, Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, is to allow your concerns to fade away and gain your independence. Your happiness stems from your independence here. So the outcome, Five of Pentacles, Two of Wands, you're at a crossroads here, feeling that a lack, having a lot of worry, because there's a new beginning that you're facing, that you're afraid to move forward in it. Okay? So this is karma for you. All right, so let's see what we have in love. What messages do we have in love for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What messages do we have in love for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, September 2019? Messages of love for Scorpio, September 2018. Messages of love for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, September 2019. Eight of Swords. It's a lot of anxiety. Nine of Swords. First card out. So you're having a lot of anxiety about making a decision. Could be dealing with someone that is, you're having to resist something or stand up for yourself, stand up to someone in your surrounding energy. Give me one card of clarity for each card in my layout. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in love, September 2019. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in love, September 2019. Give me one card for each card on my layout. Give me one card of guidance for Scorpio. Whoa, that's way too many. But we did have one turnover, so I'm going to use that. So here, you're having a lot of anxiety about someone from the past. You could be dealing with an old friend that could have come back around here. Having anxiety, really romanticizing the past. The obstacle that you have is making a decision. You are lacking the courage in creating a solution to your problems at the moment. So in the past energies here, Knight of Swords, Fool energy, you could have taken a leap of faith, could have taken action on a potential situation, on the potential of a situation here. Future energies here, now you're wanting to transform by really making an offer. So you took action in the past on potentially a new potential adventure opportunity. Now there's a transformation. Scorpio, Knight of Cups, you could be balancing your emotions, and that is a transformation. Could be receiving an offer. You could be the transformation, Scorpio, because that's your card. In the surrounding energy here, Seven of Wands, Nine of Wands, someone's resisting and overcoming, really standing up for themselves, beating out all of the opposition. So in the subconscious here, illusions, Wheel of Fortune, Piscean energy here, something could be changing, but then a Pisces, this could be fate. Some of you guys could be Jupiter, Pisces, you could be getting married. There could be fear about change, but there's fear surrounding change. This is energy. So someone has fear surrounding change. The potential here is to communicate, to move towards something that makes you happy, move toward a blissful connection. Stop. The potential obstacle you have is you're holding on to your own security or holding on to a situation that makes you feel secure. The guidance you have is Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands. This is seeing something from a new perspective, seeing new inspirations and moving in a different direction. Your outcome, Page of, so you could be choosing someone new. This could be someone new presenting a small offer to you. King of Swords could be an air sign here. There's an offer coming. The guidance you have is friendliness. It says you are able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. So this could be friends turning into lovers. With transformation here, it says you use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. This is all I have. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your 3-month update. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Until next time, peace.